I'd like to spend a few minutes sharing with you how rural banks can actually increase the loyalty of your customers by engaging your customers through Facebook. As you've seen a while ago from the stat, when we talk about social media in the Philippines, it necessarily have to be Facebook because that's really what matters to all Filipinos. So now the Facebook is very addictive primarily because it complies with what the so-called 4 C's of social motivation of humans. Maria Ressa a while ago mentioned about the need to connect to other people, but there are 3 others. One is actually the need to create, where people want to post their photos on Facebook, write some comments, or even post some links. The third one is the need to consume. So if you're looking at Facebook, you want to see the photo of your friends. You also want to read, what's going on with your friends, and even, what's going on with people who are not your friends. And lastly, there's a human need for control. In Facebook, it's a very personalized site where you can design your site in whatever you want it to be based on your taste. Nobody can touch it without your permission, so that's control. Now, when we talk about engagement, it is really about inviting your customers to participate with your brand or your company. You want them to spend some time and effort to exert, for your brand. You want them to keep on thinking or doing something that's related to your brand. Think about a fan page where you have a company name, where you have a button that says like, and when you click on like, you become a follower of that fan page. It's a little bit different from the personal profile that we all have, where it says add friend. Now, the engagement will come in the form of when your customers click on the like, when your customers post their comments on your photos or whatever statements that you put up, or they put post a counter photo, and when they answer questions that you post in your website. At the same time, when you allow them to voice their opinions, like for example, if they have something whether it's a constructive, or not constructive criticism about your product or brand, something that will allow them to express themselves about your products. Now, as you can see, these activities take time and effort on the part of consumers. When they do that, they actually become committed to their effort because they spend some time and effort doing that. And in fact, this is what Maria Ressa was mentioning about the Stanford Prison experiment, where if you say, I like this product, chances are you will really like it in real life. Let's take a look at Starbucks experience to be much more concrete. Starbucks Philippines page has about 1.1 million followers, and it's growing about 25,000 followers per month. So what they do is that every day they post 2 items on their sites. For example, last Wednesday, they put something like this: get double upsize on Friday, June 8th at Starbucks 1 Rockwell, the newest store. Which means if you go to Makati and buy a tall Frappuccino, you get a venti Frappuccino. In 24 hours, this post gathered about 700 likes very quickly. Last Tuesday, they post something like this: finish the line. I take my black coffee with blank. And then people started saying, waffle, muffin, oh, I take it with sugar, with cream. There were 500 of those posts in 2 days, and 1,700 likes. Last Monday, they just posted something like, new store opening, Starbucks E Block 2 at Cebu. Immediately, it gathered 800 likes. And last year, Starbucks Philippines conducted a consumer survey regarding their Via instant coffee. The instant coffee that's being offered with Starbucks. He said, which flavor is your favorite? A, Kenya, B, Colombia, C, Sumatra, D, Pike Place. The overwhelming response, Colombia. And so that's what they promoted. So it's an instant marketing insight for Starbucks. Now, how about for rural banks? Here are some ideas. Maybe in your fan page, you can say something like, the first 20 visitors to the branch on Thursday gets a free mug. The rest gets candies. All right. Or you can say, finish the line. I used my microfinance loan for, then they'll say, for sari-sari store, for housing, for my piggery. Yeah. Or you can also say something like, if you're launching, let's say, a raffle promotion, you may want to ask them, which grand prize would you prefer? A, Toyota Grandia, B, Toyota Altis, C, Kia Picanto, or D, a pedicab. And lastly, you can also try, hosting your new product. You can say, new microinsurance product available to all borrowers. And then ask them to click like. So, in summary, with all these efforts to engage a customer, you really allow them to put a stake in your brand, in your company. And because of that, they become part of your brand. And over the long run, it actually improved the relationship with clients and improved your brand equity. And you will be surprised that, over the long run, whenever you have a new promotion or new products, these people who have been your client for some time will be very much willing to actually support your new initiatives. Thank you.